What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, I'm going to share with you 12 skills I believe every modern guy should have. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Levi Ingram, salute. Now, I think it's pretty common knowledge to become the best man you possibly can be, you have to have a certain skill set. You have to acquire and develop certain skills to be more productive, efficient, and successful. But I believe there are certain skills that are even more important in our modern age. And that's what I want to discuss with you on today's video. On today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into 12 skills I believe every modern man should have. So without any further delay, let's hop right into it. Now, the first skill that I believe is very important for the modern man, you have to have the ability to have present time consciousness. What does this mean? When you have present time consciousness, you can focus easily on the task at hand. You're not easily distracted. This can be a problem for the modern man, especially with social media, 1,000 cable channels, 20 streaming services. Your brain is less effective when you attempt to multitask. Focus on one thing at a time. Multitasking and constant attention switching slows you down. You get less done, not more. When you focus on present time consciousness, you become more creative, you become more productive, you just get more done. In fact, it's been shown that people that focus on one thing at a time are up to 500% more productive. A very important skill to have in these modern times, have present time consciousness. Next up on the list of the very necessary skills for the modern man, you have to learn how to budget. Now, we all need money management skills. We have to have control of our finances. But to get anywhere with your finances, you have to start at step one. That's learning what your budget is. You have to have a firm handle of all the resources that come in and go out every month. If you want to figure out what your budget is, here's what you do. You meticulously write down everything that comes into your pocket and goes out for 3 straight months. Total up what comes in and goes out every month and divide these totals by 3, giving you a 3-month average. This will give you a working budget. When you know your budget, it allows you to assess where you are financially. Then it allows you to strategize and plan your immediate and long-term financial future. Before you think about investing, real estate, starting a business, you have to start at square one. You have to learn your budget. Next up is a hugely important skill in my opinion. You have to learn how to negotiate. Now, in life, one of the keys is finding common ground with other people, finding compromise, but doing it in a way where you don't get the short end of the stick. You do this by becoming a skilled negotiator. Doing so ensures you get a fair deal. And also, being a good negotiator improves your confidence, but it also improves your listening ability. To come to an agreement, you have to see things from other people's point of view. Being an active listener, taking in what they need, making sure they get something out of the deal as well as you do, makes you a good negotiator. Being a good negotiator can help you land a great job, help you navigate personal relationships, and help you make huge purchases like buying a house or a car. In life, you're gonna want some things, and the guy on the other side of the negotiating table will too. Build up your negotiation skills. Now, I'm always looking to enhance or improve the skills I already have or develop new skills. I think you should too. And one of the best places to do so is on today's video sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for those who love learning and want to explore their creativity and learn new skills. And if you have a specific skill you want to learn, Skillshare is the perfect place to start. I've recently taken a great class on Skillshare. Now, I've always looked up to MKBHD, one of the best content creators on YouTube. I've always wanted to learn how he films and edits his videos. By taking this class on Skillshare, I've learned so much that will improve this channel. Skillshare is a place to get inspired, learn new skills, and put them to work in impactful ways. They have a wide range of classes with anything from photography, marketing, and business. And they launch new premium classes every week, so there's always something new and exciting to discover. Now, not only does Skillshare sponsor today's video, they've got a special offer for the Style O.G family. The first 1,000 people that click that link in the description will get a 1-month free trial from Skillshare. If you're anything like me and you want to enhance and improve your skill set, do so on Skillshare. Now, another very important skill for the modern man to have, you need to ace your style and grooming. That shouldn't be a surprise coming from me. Now, the reason why I believe it's so important for the modern guy, your personal brand is more important than ever. Personal brand begins with your image, thus the importance of your style and grooming. You want to make sure you invest in a wardrobe that has quality basics from the ground up. Buy the highest quality shoes you can reasonably afford, and make sure you dress for your style, personality, and the occasion. Make sure you match the business casual and smart casual. But the modern man also can't neglect the importance of grooming. Make sure you're up on manscaping. Clip and trim those unruly hairs. You also want to develop a daily skincare routine, and for a bonus, have a signature scent. In today's modern age, your personal brand is more important than ever. It starts with your image, ace your style, and your grooming. Now, a lot of us have been encouraged to develop this next skill throughout our lives, but it's really important in these modern times. I think it would be very helpful if you learned a second language. Now, with the world being more interconnected than ever, and with us interacting with a worldwide audience, knowing a second language is invaluable. Learning a foreign language or two allows you to connect both at home and abroad. Being fluent in a second language can help you in business or at work. It makes you a more valuable asset. And learning foreign languages allows you to immerse much better in different cultures. It will sharpen your brain and enhance your cultural horizons. With the world getting smaller and smaller, and with us getting more interconnected, it's more beneficial than ever to learn a foreign language. Now, next up is a skill that I believe has always been important, but is just as important in these modern times. You must develop the skill of being able to give a speech. Now, whether you're giving a toast, making a presentation at work, offering a eulogy, or creating content, you have to have the skill of giving a speech. When you do so, you have the ability to inform others, motivate others, persuade others, connect with other people on a deeper level. You're able to make those social connections and bring people together. Now, I know giving a speech can be challenging. Many people feel awkward. But when you have the ability to give a speech, you improve your communication skills and you inspire others around you. So whether it's in your work or personal life, a very important skill for the modern man to have, learn how to give a speech. Now, next up is what might be thought of as an old school skill set, but I think it's even more important in our modern times, especially with the instability of the economy. I think it's a big thing if you know how to do basic household repairs. Now, being able to fix things around the house not only can save you time, but money. And also, when you fix things yourself, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. I'm not saying you have to do all major repairs in your house, but do some basic ones. Want some examples? Learn how to fix a leaky faucet. Know how to spackle a hole or a scuff, unclog a drain, fix a running toilet. You also might want to learn how to change a doorknob. When you know how to do basic household repairs, you save yourself time, money, and give yourself a sense of accomplishment. Next up is a skill that falls right in line with basic household repairs. I believe the modern man should know how to do basic car mechanics. Now, if you're anything like me and you've been paying attention to the new and used car prices, you probably realize you're gonna have to hold on to that car a little while longer. And if you've come to that conclusion, it only makes sense you know how to do some of the basic things when it comes to taking care of your automobile. Say, for example, you have to know how to change a flat tire, change out the battery, jumpstart your battery, change the air filter, change your spark plug. If you've seen the astronomical prices they're asking for cars today, in today's modern time, a very important skill to have, basic car mechanics. Now, of course, it's great to be able to take care of that machine that gets you from point A to point B. But I believe you really need to take care of your most important machine, your body. You can do so by learning how to lift weights properly. Now, lifting weights has so many benefits. It improves your muscle tone, increases your strength, makes you more flexible, helps you burn calories more efficiently by boosting your metabolism. You do so by learning how to do compound movements with the proper form. Compound movements such as squats, deadlifts, and bench presses. Learning to lift weights properly helps prevent injury and helps you maximize your results by targeting the areas you actually want to work on. Build your confidence, become healthier and stronger. Learn how to lift weights properly. Now, next up is a skill I believe my younger G's definitely need to work on. You have to have the ability to ask a woman out. Here's the thing, life is about people and the connections we make. One of the most important connections you will make is a potential long-term mate. You can't get there without asking her out. Now, I know a lot of you guys are meeting the women on the internet, but after you made that digital connection, you actually have to meet in real life. How do you do that? By taking charge like a man should. Realize it's time to go out on that date? Don't ask her what she wants to do. You take charge and make a plan. Call her up and say, hey, I'm doing such and such on such a day. I would love for you to join me. The woman will love that you took charge. There's nothing worse than being on the phone and say, hey, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? A great way to turn her off. Yes, in this digital age, you have a whole world of women you have the possibility of meeting, but you still have to learn how to ask her out. Now, next up is a very simple skill that I believe can take you a long way. Now, I don't expect most guys to be gourmet chefs, but what you can learn to do, learn how to cook eggs in several ways. I mean, nothing's more versatile, easy to make, and more satisfying than some eggs. And it's very easy to learn how to make eggs in a multitude of ways. I'm talking about scrambled, in an omelet, over easy, fried. Kids love eggs, women love eggs, you and I love eggs. No, I don't expect you guys to go out and be Gordon Ramsay right away, but you can have in your arsenal the ability to cook eggs. Now, a lot of the skills we talked about on today's video is about you being a better you, seeing how you can improve and be a better man. But this next skill is about other people. I think it's very important that you learn how to do basic first aid like CPR and the Heimlich maneuver. This is a skill that you might not want to have to use, but you want to have the ability to do so. You can save someone's life, a stranger or someone you love. Learning basic first aid, CPR, the Heimlich maneuver won't take much time. Take a class, get certified. Because yes, you want to develop skills to be the best you can be, but you still want to do things for other people. You might save someone's life. Now, as I mentioned, as a man, we should constantly evolve, adapt, and get better. And you do that by improving, enhancing, or developing new skills. And I believe if you learn a lot of the skills we talked about in today's video, you'll be well on your way to a very effective, productive, and efficient modern man. Now, as always, I love to have your input. Let the Style O.G family know in the comment section some skills you believe the modern man should develop.